is Dr. Tanmoy Bhattacharya, and my area of expertise is in finance. I'm an associate professor here at JK Business School. With finance, there's a need because one should have a sense of how the finance industry works in general, and given the impact it has on the economy, they should really have a sense of it. Also, at a more personal level, people should have a sense of how to save for retirement and invest as opposed to save, because that enables one to live a better standard of living. So these are really important, and I think there's not enough of this kind of knowledge that goes around. The career prospects are vast. Almost all companies have a sales department, for example. So what they do is they sell a product, and then there's a need for financing that product so that people can afford them. So that's a place where a lot of finance majors end up. Also, banks and other financial institutions are a major employer of finance majors. The industry requirements vary, but typically, you got to have a good sense of financial ratios, financial statements, be able to work with financial data. So these are some of the areas that they need to be well developed in, and also they should have some good soft skills, good communication skills, because typically they'll be working with clients. So good communication skills are a must. JK Business School does a pretty good job because we have a more hands-on approach to teaching students how to deal with the industry once they get out there. There are a lot of clubs, for example, that they participate in, and then they are able to interact and do activities that enable them to simulate a real-world kind of situation. So that's what prepares them for the real world. Well, one approach is to use a lot more examples. So business as opposed to, say, humanities, with the thing about business is that when you use examples, then they are typically of the real world. That's what relates the material to how things have worked out in the industry or outside in the world. The material in finance is pretty difficult, so that is something that students have a lot of trouble mastering, but I think in the end it's worth it. So that's what I would think is unique and really pays off in the end.